Hello. I've decided to make a review video about a monitor. It's the Acer. Well, you can see also here the exact model. It's the XG270HU. I actually been using that monitor for a few months. So actually used it, and so far I have absolutely no issues. It's a 27-inch monitor, 1440p resolution, and 140 Hz refresh rate. And also, it is supporting AMD FreeSync technology. So, the good thing about that is now, even if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, that monitor is actually G-Sync compatible. So, this is actually pretty nice. Because if you don't know much about G-Sync and FreeSync, you should look into it, because if you have a compatible video card, that will help a lot for gaming and everything. It's like a better version of V-Sync if you want. Okay, so the main thing is, why did I want that monitor, and why did I need actually a new monitor? So my old monitor was like a very old 1080p 60 Hz monitor. It didn't look very great. And also, since I have a acceptable computer, 6700K from Intel with 1070 from Nvidia, with my own monitor I was not like using my computer performance to the max, because most of the game I could cap more than 60 FPS. So yes, and that monitor, well, I look at many. I decided to go with that one because for a kind of spec it was actually like the cheapest compared to the other. So there are good thing about it, and there is also bad thing. So well, let's have a look at it directly. Let's move that box out of the way. Yeah, I know, cell phone video. There we go. You have like a wider view of the actual thing. It says it's bezel-less, but as you see, like, it's like, well, it's trying to be, at least. Black border. Well, the frontal look, sorry, is not too bad. But the orange color may not be for everybody's taste. For me, I just don't mind. Okay. It look okay, but everything about the frame is rather cheap. This stand is very cheap. So it's like a clippy plastic thingy, and you don't have a lot of options. Like you cannot like, of course, you cannot like rotate. Well, it does rotate because of the loose plastic, not because it is actually rotating. It doesn't pivot like that. It does tilt a bit. I just don't want to tilt it because I like the way it's positioned right now. And yeah, well, the stand look, it could be stable, but it's very plasticky. So, well, the thing is not that the base is not stable, it's just the connection to the monitor with the stand, which is make it like, well, not the best stable thing ever. We can look a bit on the behind of the monitor. You see the plastic casing. Well, I mean, that's fine. Just kind of look and feel cheap, but you know, it's the cheapest monitor for its specs, so I was not expecting something amazing, at least for that. Well, it had the basic connection. It have a HDMI. I'm connected with DisplayPort right now, and the surprisingly DVI. Well, that's fine. And of course, the power connector. So that's mostly it for the connection. Oh, that thing also have like integrated speaker, but please don't use them. It's like 2 watt speaker, and that's the worst speaker I've ever heard in my life on the monitor. So panel wise, about the panel. Well, they cheaped out on everything, I'll say, but except the panel. It's a TN panel, and the panel looked pretty good. Yes, the color are not perfect. I mean, it's TN panel, and for a TN panel, it's on par with the top of the brand, I believe. And there was barely no ghosting, so yeah, on the cell phone, I don't know how it translate. Maybe not too well, but to the eye, it looked pretty fine. The resolution is there. The refresh rate is there, and actually the menu setting. Well, it's not amazingly intuitive to use, but it's usable. The option. So the default setting were not perfect for me. So I have to adjust some of the setting. This is the setting I'm using. Probably notice like the black boost I reduce and change some other setting. Oh, and yeah, in the color setting, I change the gamma to 2.4 instead of 2.2 because on the default setting it makes like the backlight a bit too bright, and you have like that little grayish back on everything you see. So right now, I think the black level and the color are pretty good. So the display is actually pretty good. So yeah, you get a similar quality of display to other TN panel, but for a lower price. But again, that lower price comes from the cheapest everything except the actual panel. So overall, that's fine for me. I mean, if the book quality was amazing but the panel kind of bad, well, that would be it. So, many amount of usage, no problem. Look pretty good. Color look good enough. So I have no problem with well, the thing is, they're way better than my older monitor. Like, they're fine. I mean, it's a if you're gaming especially, you're gonna have no problem. So that's mostly it. So if you have questions, don't hesitate. If you want more information, for me, I'm actually new blinking issue, weird issues. G-Sync work perfectly. So yeah, thank you for watching. So maybe I'll start doing more of these things around. See you.